This is nothing but a horrible reminder of what that person done to us.
A local family is trying to continue moving forward after the murder of their loved one. Good evening, I'm Madeline Bierster. Carson has the night off. It's an update to a story we first brought you back in April. Tommy Joan Reister was killed in April when someone set her North Odessa home on fire. ABC Big 2's Rob Tuke joins us now live from outside that house on St. Louis Avenue. Rob, the family wants that house gone.
Well, Madeline, this is the house where it has meant so much to the family, but right now it is damaged and just not safe to be around. It also brings back the painful memory of losing the family's matriarch, Joan Reister. Now the family says that this house, which once brought so much happiness to everyone, needs to be bulldozed. They just don't have the money to do it.
We look at this blackened house. She was trapped in her room. That is horror. It's a horror story.
Susie Reister is the daughter-in-law of Tommy Joan Reister. I met with her outside the house where Joan had spent so many years.
It's supposed to be moving and joyful and people here and in and out and all this cleaned up, and it's not supposed to be like this.
Joan was the ultimate matriarch of a large and loving family, a mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother who loved garage sailing and thrift shopping. Last week, she would have welcomed a great-great-grandson, but Joan was killed in late April of this year in a North Odessa house fire that someone else had set. 2 dogs were also killed. 72-year-old Linda Marlene Letcher was arrested, accused of the arson, and was indicted just last week in Ector County for capital murder.
That lady didn't have that right to take Mom away, and she knew Mom was in this house.
The indictment of the suspect is a step towards justice for the Reister family, but there is no closure. On the 6400 block of St. Louis Avenue, the home that Joan lived in with her daughter and 2 grandkids still stands, or what's left of it.
It just hurts. It hurts. It's a physical pain.
It's almost difficult to imagine the life, laughter, and beauty that existed inside. Generations of a family would celebrate here and call this home. Joan always sat at the head of the table.
Everybody come over. This was the place, and she just shined. She loved seeing her family here.
A place of joy, of love and family, where grandchildren would run around. Joan invited everyone inside, even the suspect, a long time ago.
She had this huge personality, and all the little biddies adored Mom.
But it's no more. Now it's a burned out shell of the memories that once were. It only stands now to represent the pain and the loss of Joan. Her room is still boarded up, and now some vandals appear to have broken in with graffiti inside. In the 4 months since Joan's murder, the family wants the house bulldozed and cleared up. One of Joan's daughters used to live here with her 2 daughters. Joan was the youngest daughter's best friend.
She come up to me at the funeral, and she's just a little thing, you know. She told me, "Aunt Susie, I lost my bestest friend."
Susie says she wants to see Joan's daughter and her 2 grandkids come back.
They can't move on. They can't move on until they have a home. And their home needs to be here. There's no heartbeat here no more.
Now the family is still hurt and angry. They want to see justice be served, but they also want to forgive so that they can heal. Now the first step to rebuilding is completely removing that house, which the family says will cost thousands of dollars. Now for those who are interested in helping donate, we're sharing how on yourbasin.com. Live in North Odessa, I'm Rob Tuke for ABC Big 2 News.